Hi, this is Jeremiah from Overlander.com, and today we're going to install our Putco Venture Tech Rack for our 2021 Jeep Gladiator. Putco's Venture Tech modular cargo system begins with a sleek Bedrack design to provide endless mounting options through its patent-pending tech channel systems. This rack features 500-pound tie-down strength, a stationary load capacity of 1,000 pounds, and a dynamic load capacity of 300 pounds, and a high-impact, durable black powder coat finish. We do not have the trail rails or the Rubicon rails in the back of our truck, so we'll have to use the mounting bracket kit, which comes with all the hardware that you'll need. First, we'll start in the rear with the smaller bracket, the horizontal hole attaching to the truck, and the vertical hole pointing towards the front of the truck. We'll need to gain access to the rear hole to be able to overlay the main rear bracket to the side of the truck. To do that, we'll have to remove the two bolts that hold on the taillight. Remove those and pop the taillight off. Using one of the supplied nylock nuts, reach through the taillight hole and attach the larger bracket. Put a bolt in the front of the bracket. Make sure that both brackets holes line up. You can tighten the rear Allen key bolt through one of the vertical slots. Tighten everything down. Reattach the taillight and screw it back in, and repeat on the other side. Let's do the same thing on the front side bracketing. Attach the front side smaller bracket pointing towards the front of the vehicle. Put a bolt in the back side of the bracket, do not tighten all the way down. Make sure that the holes line up. You can press the front bracket down, tighten the rear bracket, and then bring it back up. Then attach a nut and a bolt in the front part of the bracket and tighten everything down. Let's bring over and put the front section of the rack on first. Use 4 of the larger hex head bolts and nylock nuts and loosely tighten these down. We're going to repeat that on the rear. Remember to keep these loose. Next, let's assemble the lower side rails. All of the slots on the rails will point upwards. Insert the aluminum blocks with the end threads pointing out and screw those down with some of the larger bolts. The lower side rail brackets will have tabs that point downwards on the outside. The square nuts are inserted from the top of the rails and slide down and out. Let's attach the side rails. This kit includes a tool to help push up the square nuts to line up the holes. Notice how the metal tabs keep the spacing perfect. Let's repeat this with the top rails. With the top rails, the brackets will sit on top of the main rails. We're going to assemble and use a cross member to help find our proper spacing. Slide it to the front, and let's use our tool to help space out our square nuts. Repeat on the rear side. Go ahead and assemble all the rest of your cross rails. The cross rails are sold separately from the main kit. Insert all your square nuts, space the cross rails accordingly, and tighten them all down. Go through and make sure you've tightened all of your bolts down, including the ones attaching the rack to the bedside. The Venturetech rack mounting plate is another great accessory for this rack. It's easily mounted using the side rails and square nut slots.